Welcome to the second leg of today's SCHSHL. Welcome to the second leg of today's Suffolk Sunday Showdown doubleheader on LI Sports Network, as we are moments away from puck drop between Sachem and the Kings Park Kingsmen. Mike Calandra here, ready to deliver you another exciting day of action here at the Rinx. But for now, I'm going to step aside, let you enjoy the pregame festivities, and I'll return for a puck drop. See you then. Combatants take the face-off draw, and we are underway in our second game of today's varsity hockey doubleheader on LI Sports Network. And begins with Sachem pressuring the Kingsman zone. KPC immediately forcing Sachem back. Satara can't get on that one, and it's Weaver getting the pressure on KPC. This one skipped onto the stick of Borzuk. Borzuk trying to answer as that one deflected on the stick, remains in play. And KPC back on the attack for a moment, but Sachem providing some of that good pressure, courtesy of Heinesen and Munkwitz. Heinesen on the backhand try, he's stopped right there. And play is stopped. Joseph O'Neill starting in net for the Kingsmen today. He's entering this contest. His 4th game start this season. This one bashed around the boards right there. Now it's Tinshirt. Brett Tinshirt with a dangle. He's in. He's stopped. No! He scores! It squeaked through the pads of Landry. And Brent Tinshirt opens things up with a fortuitous goal. It's 1-0. Billy Prange out there for this next face-off draw for Sachem. Now Munkwitz looking to respond for Sachem. Munkwitz, the leading goal scorer for his team, creating some havoc early as O'Neill makes the stop again. Brent Tinshirt grabbing his 4th of the year, putting him tied alongside Dylan Quinn and Nicholas Berhalter for the 2nd most. But they have a long ladder to climb to go up against Mikey Brazel, who stands alone with 13 big ones. And there he is on the attack as it's wheeled around the boards. Cobello got a shot off, and that one was stopped by Landry. Back at the point, and that one couldn't be floated ahead. Brazel is muscled into the boards right there. Corbello on the attack. This one couldn't be handled by Siegler. This allows J.R. Munkwitz to respond. Munkwitz dips the shoulder, got a shot off, and the net comes off its Mourns. And we'll have another draw. J.R. Munkwitz in 6 games played has scored 8 goals, collected 4 apples, leads the team in points with 12. And the same goes for James Weaver. Those 2 Titans have made Sachem a notable contender in the varsity division. As it's played around, Borzuk tries to throw it on the cage. That one was stopped in front by O'Neill. Another chance of a wraparound try, and that one was covered by O'Neill, and he has to pounce on that one before anyone can break it free. Matthew Heinesen. 6 games under his belt. He's got 2 goals, 6 assists, combined total of 8 points for Sachem this season. Looking to add more to his resume today. This one is sky-hooked. And KPC trying to respond here. Argilla. Alex Argilla trying to navigate past the pressure being provided by Brachia. KPC. Here's Quinn, can't settle that feed, and he has to retreat. Two names you'll be hearing a lot from today for Kings Park Commack, the Quinn brothers. Dylan and Jacob. This is Argilla getting it onto Sika Berhalter, and now it's Parator. Joseph Parator dangling into the net, stopped right there by Landry. Crowd gathers in front of the cage as everyone's trying to fight for that loose puck. Monkwitz being hounded right there by Argilla, and he's taking off. He's got Bizarro on the far wing. Monkwitz trying to get it across. Bizarro steers that one wide. Here's Hoover. Hoover trying to bounce it forward, and Sachem will reset here. Angled ahead to Bizarro. Here's Bizarro. Fires the shot, blocked away by O'Neill. Bizarro with another attempt. Couldn't get it back on his stick, and this is Tinshirt, the lone goal recipient. Back for more. Here he comes. Tinshirt. Gliding forward, and then he's hammered into the boards. Giveaway. Range. Fires a shot, and that one got a piece of a man in front, hence why it went over the net. Another chance from the back, and that one couldn't go far. Results in Sachem back on the offense. And Monkwitz taking the trip to the bench for a line change as he throws it back in. Now it's Quinn handling business for KPC. And that is turned over as Heinesen loses an edge as he tried to turn away from the pressure provided by Quinn, and this allows KPC to take it back. Tinshirt, and that feed cut off right there by Sachem's. Get a name right there is, here's Prange getting muscled into the boards. Everyone beginning to converge down low. Matthew Heinesen picking it up. Here he comes. Heinesen drops it to his man. Well, this play in front. Another chance as Poletsky airs that one out of play off a few sticks in front. That was Michael Manella, number 90, almost getting a chance on goal as Brazel returns to the ice after an equipment adjustment. And now here he is, Brazel. 13 goals under his belt this season in 6 games played. Catches that one, he's going to progress forward. Mikey Brazel walks in, fires, save made, Landry, and this one! It just careens off the post. Another chance as that one hopped off the stick of Clobello, and it results in Sachem going the other way. Here they come again. It's Manella on the forecheck. Now KPC's Parator. Had a big performance against Middle Country a few nights ago. And that one ended up being a close game with Kings Park reigning victorious with an 8-4 win. As Monkwitz, as he's going to charge in as someone lost a piece of equipment or something came onto the ice. And that will be picked up by the official or kicked aside. Here's Brachia, able to get by Brazel. Brachia fires, stopped right there by O'Neill. Hoover trying to escape out of the zone, turns it over to Sachem again. Monkwitz rouse that one back on his stick. He's assessing the situation and looking for a man open. Elects not to feed it, and instead he's going to take it all in on himself. Monkwitz to the goal, couldn't get that short side attempt to go. Results in Berhalter going the other way. Here comes Berhalter into the goal and playing that one out. The goal was Landry. KPC still on the attack as everyone begins to converge down low. Argilla able to knife it free. Tried to get it to Berhalter. Satera coming in there. Monkwitz trying to protect it behind the net. Monkwitz able to drape this one out of the zone, but officials deemed that one went out of play. Berhalter can't advance on that draw as Heinesen did a good job of both winning it and protecting the puck for a moment. Now here he comes, trying to do more. He's got shot, and it trickled off a bunch of bodies en route to the goal. And fortunately for O'Neill, he was able to get on top of that one. Here's Hoover, his bodies bang away. Another chance as Heinesen playing aggressive behind the goal. This one couldn't be stashed forward, but Sachem able to progress for a moment before it was impeded and stopped. And now this is Berhalter back the other way. Gets past his man. Here he comes, Berhalter, able to dance around Brazzaro, controlling. Berhalter swings it far across to Satera. Couldn't navigate that one on his stick as he's got pressure coming from both Bracchia and Heinesen. Now it's Satera with a big shove on his man. As everyone continuing to battle here in the zone. With Heinesen showing some of his muscle off right there as he almost exited out of the zone. And this will result in a penalty going against Kings Park Commack. Sachem to the power play for the first time today. Billy Prange will sit for 2 minutes. Sachem's got a lot of high-powered weaponry out there on that power play unit. They will look to use all of it to their full advantage to get one to go and knot this thing up heading into the second. Here's Munkwitz taking on 2 jerseys right there. His progress impeded. Weaver couldn't stash in front, and a good job by Quinn is able to protect it and clear it out of the zone. Munkwitz tied up on the wall in front of the bench by Tincher. Munkwitz trying to kick it free, able to do that. Munkwitz trying to dangle past Quinn, couldn't do that. Here's Tincher with his kicking attempt, trying to get the puck on his skate to his stick, but it wouldn't go, and this allows Sachem to reset. Borzak back in the zone. Borzak, a little shimmy shake, got a shot off, and that was blocked by Satera. Munkwitz pinched it in there. Quinn trying to progress out of the zone. Couldn't. Sachem back in. Borzak as KPC goes for new reinforcements. This one's intercepted by Brazzell. Brazzell, short-handed, 2-on-2. Dangles through his legs. Mikey Brazzell to the goal? No. And that one had Sachem on their heels as Mikey Brazzell tried to get a short-handed goal attempt right there to go as KPC being pressured by Sachem once again. It's cleared out, and the 2-minute minor to Prange will expire in the next 10 seconds. Here's Bracchia. Let Bracchia go. As players begin to careen off each other in front, it's cleared out by Brazzell again. Time winding down the first. We are even strength. Prange is back on the bench. Here comes Manoa. Heinesen. Manoa able to evade Brazzell, but not that time, as he was stood up by number 10 at the side of the goal. Heinesen able to wheel around his man. Here's Heinesen controlling it, stopping short behind the goal. Heinesen, a little dancing behind the goal, tried the center in front to no avail as Janela couldn't get the trigger pull to go. That one going to be steered forward by Manoa in the catch glove hand. Here's Colbello the other way, and that attempt is swallowed up in the glove of Landry. And he'll make adjustments to the netting. Steered away right there by Landry. Satera. Try to play it across. No one was there on the feed by Berhalter. Or to Berhalter in this case. It was Berhalter sitting alongside two of his teammates for the second most goals on the team this season, with 4. Here's Satera trying to create some magic here for the Kingsmen as Argilla can't get that feed from Satera, and Weir has to panic that one in. And this will allow Sachem to settle things down. Poletsky try to touch it across, and this one's picked off by Berhalter. Berhalter with a shot, and that one hit off a body. Berhalter is taken down by both one of the Sachem players and ran into his own man in the process. Mitchell with the initial hit thrown, and then he got hit inadvertently by his own teammate. Here's Munkwitz the other way, dangling. Munkwitz to the goal! And the net comes off just as J.R. Munkwitz was about to finish the job against O'Neill. Back right there, and that one couldn't be settled. And KPC back on it again. Here's Borzak in the neutral zone. Borzak trying to navigate through the pressure. Here's Weaver picking things up as that one is thrown wide. Range on the half wall, can't advance forward. Physicality ramping up right there for a moment. This one's pushed forward. Here comes Quinn. Quinn with a curl and drag attempt. That one was nullified, and that one skips over the goal. KPC providing that pressure inside Sachem's territory as Prange tried the trigger pull, and it bounced off the skate in front, back onto the stick of Sachem before pinball is back in the possession of Kings Park. And Prange is back on the attack again with Quinn. Quinn forcing to the middle, he couldn't advance. Here's Bracchia. Bracchia from defense to offense, taking it wide. Tried to swing it in front, no one was home on the reception. Mikey Brazel back on the attack, and he throws a hit on Bizarro. Play continues. As the officials deemed there was no malintent on that physical play. Behind the goal, here's Bizarro. Tried to stash it in front, has to be settled right there by number 25, McGuire. Kind of being pushed across as this one bounces off of Brazel. And Sachem having to retreat. In the final 36 seconds of the first. Quinn. Taking this one behind the goal, he's tripped up. But play continues. We remain even going into the second. Brazel with a shot, goes wide. Parator on net. This one, pinball is off a skate in front as Colbello fanned on the attempt in tight. And this allows Sachem to escape. And they're going to kill off the rest of the time and go into the second. Down by 1, KPC leads 1-0. Second period underway. Joseph O'Neill entering this next 15 minutes perfect, stopping all 5 shots faced against him. As conference begins to ensue right there, as that one is thrown around the boards, back on the stick of Sachem's. Poletsky able to get on the stick of the spinning Heinesen. Heinesen trying to push in there. Poletsky in the trail, lets one go, and that one was stopped by O'Neill. Joseph O'Neill with his 6th save of the game now. Quiet on the other side, with Landry only registering 1 save on 2 shots. I think that number is going to accumulate drastically throughout this game. With Kings Park showing their aggressive board checking as the bodies begin to battle away inside the zone. And that one couldn't be handled by Brachia, and this allows KPC to create some more pressure against Sachem. Berhalter stood up into the boards right there. There's Brachia again. Brachia being hounded right there by Berhalter. Remains in control of it. Heinesen can't advance. KPC now a chance to respond. This Satera takes it in. Got it to Argilla. Argilla loses sight of it. Still can't find it. But luckily Berhalter keeps it alive in the zone. But that feed attempt couldn't be handled by Satera, and this allows Sachem to control it again. Noah can't get to that one. It's Parator providing pressure as he drives Heinesen into the boards, giving number 51 a ride in the corner. Tinchard over the Weir, and now Weir settles things down, angles it ahead to Prange. Prange, he stood up by Heinesen, but Heinesen, it's like he got the worst of it as he tried to throw the hit. Quinn dumped right there by his man. KPC trying to respond here. Brent Tinchard for goal number 2, and that one is stopped. A lot of traffic builds up in front as this one cascades out of play. Tinchard trying to advance right there. Couldn't, as he had a wall of pressure being provided by Sachem. Now it's Munkwitz. Munkwitz throws the long-range feed, and this one hops off the boards. Borsak trying to get there before Siegler can. And here's Borsak. Borsak. Munkwitz down low, trying to stash it home, and KPC not allowing that to happen as this one is cleared out by the Kingsmen for icing. J.R. Munkwitz again on the draw, wins it over to Weaver. This results in a turnover. Brazel with Colbello in tow. Tried to get it across, a good job right there by number 20, George Caliber, to stop that one. KPC not backing down from the challenge as they remain in possession of the puck inside Sachem's zone as Razi gets stood up into the boards. Munkwitz able to kick it to himself. He's got Borsak on the far away. Munkwitz lets one go, and it went wide. Here's Brazel laying the hit on Weber. Calderer. And Weaver loses that race to Colbello. Colbello trying to hound it away from Weaver, and Colbello taken down. And this is going to result in a penalty against Sachem. Now Kings Park Commack's power play unit will be tested as they go to the power play for the first time today. With Weaver in the box for roughing. Parator and Weir will wind up at the point, while Quinn, Berhalter, Tinshirt man the offense. Tinshirt can't win that draw. Here's Breccia trying to protect it, loses it to Quinn for a moment before Sachem gets it back. Kept alive right there by the kick and play of Weir. There's Berhalter getting driven to the boards by Golfo. Here's Tinshirt. Stashes it down low. Berhalter. Off the boards it goes. Kings Park controlling. Tinshirt drops it onto the stick of Berhalter. Berhalter with a shot. That one was blocked. Sachem still having trouble knocking it out of the zone. Quinn on the hunt. Had to get that one over to Tinshirt. Here's Weir at the point. Weir pulls the trigger as that one went wide. Tinshirt again, trying to lay it down low on the stick of Quinn. Quinn trying to get to the goal mouth. Couldn't. Behind the goal now. Kings Park controlling it again. Tinshirt wheeling and dealing. Spins this one back to Parator. Parator delays, got it across. Tinshirt on the slap feed. Wouldn't go to Quinn as Gandolfo trying to respond here on the penalty kill for Sachem. Gandolfo the other way, slams on the brakes, loses the puck for a moment, but continues on and now finally does, and this will allow Parator to put the pressure back on Sachem. Berhalter, hot off the bench, Brazel, looking for goal number 14 this year. But it won't happen on the power play as the man advantage for Kings Park expires. Brazel, short side try, and that one was stopped by Landry. Just as the penalty came to a close, Brazel gets the shot off, and it's icing against Sachem. Razzies. Now got it on stick. Back it goes. Shot on that through traffic. It bounced off the body in front. Colbello got hit with that one. Here's Colbello trying to get it back as he's tied up by two Sachem jerseys. Sachem looking to escape and push forward. Here's Borzik the other way. Quinn hurrying back, and he's there to stop Borzik. Sachem remains in control of it. Borzuk loses it there for a moment, tries to win it back. Couldn't, as now it's Abrazi's handling business as Brazel collides with Monkwitz right in front of the stanchion. Colbello can't get past number 10 of Sachem, Adam Maloney. Sidestepping that hit was Monkwitz. J.R. Monkwitz the other way. Trying to tie it up, got it across, score! Aaron Borzik with the equalizer. 1-1 as Sachem gets on the board. First of the year for number 81 And it comes just moments after Kings Park couldn't convert on the power play. This is Argilla looking to respond for the Kingsmen as he's being hounded right there in the corner by not Berhalter, but Bizarro. Ziegler allows Argilla to play it back to Weir. Now this one is led ahead to Satera. But it pinballs off a bunch of sticks as Argilla gets stood into the boards right there. There's a hit being thrown in the corner. Argilla trying to step in with the shot. That one was stopped by Landry. See, covered the right post. Gandolfo the other way. Try to lay it on the stick of Bizarro. Bizarro has to get there instead. Gandolfo trying to create some space. He's being hounded by the Kingsmen. Gandolfo finally does that. Gets a shot off, and that one deflected off a Ziegler stick and wide. Gandolfo in with a shot. O'Neal lost sight of it for a moment. The play remains. And it didn't get passed by him as this one got passed by Sachem in the zone. Brachia back to get it, stopping on a dime before laying it ahead again. Now it's Heinesen, the captain, Matthew Heinesen. Back to the point it goes. Forward's picked off again by... Now Sachem gets it back. Both teams trading giveaways. Heinesen with a little shimmy shake to try to fake out Quinn to no avail, and here's Sachem trying to control it out of the zone. And they will do that before Quinn gets it over to Parator, and KPC pushing forward again. Quinn gets stopped right there by Landry. That was Dylan Quinn as that one can't be received by Parator as the race back before Blitz can get to it. Racing out of the goal was O'Neal. This might be costly. And KPC survives that mishap. Around almost it goes as the official inadvertently got in the way. Mitchell swings it across. And the race is on. Poletsky and Manila in there against Quinn. Dumped down past Argilla for icing. Munkwitz on the draw. Maloney gets a shot off, and that was fended off by O'Neal. Touch across, and here's Berhalter looking to advance. Berhalter, curl and drag attempt, and that one goes screaming wide. Weaver settling things. Try to angle it across to Borzak. Borzak got a shot off anyway, but to no avail. Wasn't strong enough. The bodies begin to bang away again. Everyone beginning to converge along the half wall. Out it goes in the neutral zone. Pushed in again by KPC. Sachem looking to respond as Kings Park providing some good pressure. Icing waved off by the officials. Boys play on. Ziegler. Now it's a Brazis. Brazis has to corral it. Now it's Hoover trying to lead it ahead cleanly to Prange. Prange has to navigate that one over in the zone. Here's Prange getting it back. Prange on a spinning attempt. Brazel tried to wheel it to the goal. Brazel another try, and that one is caught in the glove hand of Landry. Brazel able to push forward, got it across, and Prange just shoots it wide. Weir. Prange trying to dish it ahead. This one is smacked over to the other side. Sachem has to hurry out of the zone. It's a hit being thrown right there by Abrazis. Heinsohn trying to get that one back on his stick as he gets pressured by Prange. And here he comes back the other way. Matthew Heinsohn able to dance around Brazel for a moment. Not too far as Brazel gets it over ahead to Prange. Billy Prange drops the Brazel. Mikey Brazel with the trigger pull. Save made by Landry. Abrazis. Now Brazel behind the goal again. Abrazis tries to center it across. No one was there on the reception. Another chance. Covered up by Landry. Two and a half remaining in the second period. As Sachem answered the call with the goal by Aaron Borzak to make this a hockey game. After KPC led after the first period, courtesy of the goal by Brent Tinchert. Munkwitz, J.R. Munkwitz, trying to control that one as it banks around off a bunch of bodies. KPC able to come up with it, but not out of the zone as Mitchell keeps it alive. Walensky stood up right there, gets it taken away by Berhalter. Berhalter with Argilla. Berhalter dangling to the goal! Save made by Landry! A tremendous sequence. Here's Jacob Munkwitz trying to go between the legs right there. Icing. Action picking up late in the second period as we're tied up at 1. And as I mentioned before, the numbers for Nathaniel Landry would accumulate ever so as KPC gets more scoring chances by the minutes. Wheeled in the corner, now it's Heinsohn in control. For a moment. Now there's a chance, and that one is kicked away by O'Neill. Not out of the zone. Another chance. That one floats over the net. May have gotten a piece of O'Neill. Out of the zone, Mitchell grabs it, banks it off the boards, but not far. Trevor Colbello trying to get back on that one. This is slammed in there by Weir. Colbello can't cut that feed off. Here's Sachem the other way. Weir taking control as we close in on the final minute of play in the second. And the clock countdown commences. Tinchert trying to navigate out of the zone. Here's Weaver trying to get there. Backdoor chance. And it was fanned. The attempt was fanned right there by Hughes. Another chance, ricochets off a bunch of bodies, maybe O'Neill, covered up. Half a minute to go. And the pressure building up inside Kings Park's zone. With Sachem knocking on the door of O'Neill. This one couldn't be knocked out of the zone. Another try right there by Kings Park. Led ahead to Prange. Dying moments of the second. Prange able to evade. Prange with the shot. He scores! Billy Prange with an excellent effort to give KPC the lead. It's 2-1. That was beautiful. Goal number 2 on the year for Prange. And the Kingsmen are back in front, but Sachem's not going away. Monkwitz looking to get one more opportunity before the period expires. Bodies bang away. Down in front, Heinesen trying to steer it into the goal. And there's the buzzer sounds. 2-1, we go to the third.
Outside.
Third period underway. Billy Prange with the leading goal for KPC as Michael Brazel tries to get his name on the board with that shot attempt to no avail. Monkwitz. Back the other way. J.R. Monkwitz. Couldn't navigate through the pressure. He's going to get another crack at it for a moment before he lost it to Abazis. Here is Brazel. Got a shot off. Kick save made by Landry. Giveaway. Here's Sachem back in. Monkwitz taking it wide as he was hounded by Parator. Touch feed back to Prange. Prange over to Brazel. Brazel dangling. Prange to the goal. Save. Rebound. Save made by Landry. Unbelievable stop. Nathan Landry. Ludicrous. And we'll see if Sachem can answer this to that. Tremendous effort by their heroic goaltender, Nathan Landry. The battle begins along the half wall again as everyone trying to joust away for that loose puck. Here's Gandolfo coming up with it. The other way. After Gandolfo sidesteps ahead as he banks it off the boards himself. Gandolfo creating some space. Hughes on the one-timer. This one deflects off the skate of Siegler, but stays in play as this is Tinchert again. Tinchert, who had the opening goal in the first, trying to dangle past Hughes for number 2. Berhalter couldn't corral that one. Tinchert gets up after taking a crash course behind the goal, courtesy of Hughes. Drive from the point by Hoover goes wide. Here is Quinn being hounded. Chance in front. That one is swallowed up by Landry. Down low. And a heavy spill for Maloney. Poletsky the other way. Tries to sidestep the hit from Arguilla, does that. There's a man tumbling to the goal. That was Manila. No penalty called, to the chagrin of the fans. As this one hops high in front, and batted attempt wouldn't go right there by Manila as he was hounded in front by Arguilla. Turnover. Munkwitz can't get on that one. Arguilla stood up right there by Calvert. The physicality ramping up here in the closing stages of this contest. But a lot of time on both teams' side. This is Maloney stashing it down low. Manila. Noah hounded right there by Parator. Borzak with the long goal for Sachem. Round it goes. Weir has to get to it and wheel it out, but he's knocked out of play. Brachia trying to get there. Now it's Quinn getting stood up in the boards by Borzak. Range trying to lift it out of the zone. Does successfully as Brachia couldn't keep it in there with catching glove hand. Sachem knocking it back in. O'Neal around the goal goes. Hanrahan getting muscled right there. Now it's Prange. Able to come out of the dust. He's on the attack again. Here's Quinn. Trying to drape it onto the stick of O'Neal. Kings Park. As this is Sachem still giving the pressure to the Kingsmen. Borzak loses it for Brazel. Mikey Brazel the other way, loses it, trying to curl to the center. This allows Sachem to almost exit out of the zone before Brazzi's, and Brazel, quick little magic score! He's got another. The magician, Mikey Brazel, with his team-leading 14th of the season, makes it a 2-goal game. There's Brazel staying put as Munkwitz gets hounded right there by Satera. Munkwitz now taking it back to the points. Munkwitz lets one go, and that one was blocked by Siegler in front. Another chance, and Gandolfo couldn't stuff that one home. And the netting comes off its boards. Play stopped. Calvert getting pressured right there. Kings Park trying to come up with it again, but they relinquish it to Sachem. Here's Hughes handling business before he gets dumped into the boards by Satera, and then Satera takes a spill from his own teammate Brazel as Hughes was getting back up from the hit being thrown by Satera. Poletsky trying to touch it ahead to Munkwitz. There's Munkwitz on the deflecting attempt, but it wouldn't go. Another chance as Poletsky tried to stash it in front. Cleared out, down the ice, icing. Here's Heinesen again on the draw. Loses this one to Titcher. It is Berhalter on the wing with Arguilla. Alex Arguilla couldn't get it over to Berhalter as it went out of reach of his stick. Weaver trying to navigate it out of the zone. The pressure by KPC pushing Sachem back. Maloney pounded right there by Berhalter. Arguilla. Now Maloney wheels it around all the way out of the zone. Icing waved off by the linesman. Quinn buys some time, tries to stash it ahead. It's intercepted by Sachem as Manila trying to break free from the pressure provided by KPC. Manila can't dance forward. Weaver having some trouble navigating ahead, and Sachem doing an excellent job at providing that pressure as KPC having to reset. Berhalter throws it out of the zone. It's lost in the feet of both the Sachem player and the official, as this is Parator dangling, breaking Maloney's ankles in the process. As Maloney loses valuable equipment in front, shot stopped by Landry. Play continues. And the bodies continue to bang away. Back the other way. Manila in alone, or almost alone, as Quinn hurried back to stop him from getting to the goal. Quinn spills the ice. He's back up on his skates. Munkwitz taking this one behind the cage. Munkwitz delays. Tries to stash it down low to Manila. He wasn't there to receive that one. Titcher with one goal under his belt tonight. Quinn. Dylan Quinn muscled into the boards by Hughes. Range. Hoover. Lays it across. Range having to relocate and get to it. Around the boards it goes. And Dolfo. Now it's Hughes. Here's Munkwitz. And he just misses, getting clobbered by Hoover. Gandolfo with a chance, stopped by O'Neill, rebound, and another stop by O'Neill is made. Two glorious chances by Sachem, negated by KPC's goaltender. Final 6.5 to go in this contest. Munkwitz behind the goal. Almost swallowed up in that field of pressure as that one pinballs off a bunch. And now it's Brazel going the other way. Mikey Brazel, the latest goal recipient, trying to dangle past the defense of Maloney. Back to the point. Hoover with the trigger pull, and he couldn't get a lot on it. It slipped off his stick. Now Quinn and Berhalter being hounded right there. Munkwitz throwing a hit as he came into the battle late, and now it's Hoover again. Over to Weir with the touch. One-time attempt to no avail. Another hit thrown right there by the Sachem players. This one skips off the stick of Brazel. Wheeled around the boards, knocked out of the zone. Borsuk looking to hop on that attack. Hoover almost lost it to Gandolfo, but instead gets it onto the stick of Brazel. Mikey Brazel dangling. Mikey Brazel! Oh my goodness! Brazel stopped by Landry. And number 15 would have been an absolute beauty. Almost another rabbit pulled out of the hat by Brazel. Tin shirts to the goal, stops side the net chance, and Landry elects not to play it. Instead, we play on. Weber tries to corral this one. Poletsky loses it to Tin shirt. Tin shirt's got a man driving to the goal, and a save is made by Landry. He definitely got a piece on that one as Abrazis tried to touch it home. Poletsky stood up right there by Abrazis. In the far corner, Hughes tries to lift it out. Parator keeps it alive in the zone for a moment before being forced and having to retreat out of the neutral zone and back into Kings Park's territory. Closing in on the final 4 minutes and 20 seconds of play. Lifted in the corner by Parator. Kings Park bringing out new reinforcements minute by minute. Range trying to settle that feed. Now it's Parator. Fires this one ahead from distance, and Landry makes the stop. Parator throwing caution to the winds with that heave from way out. Landry there to cover it up, as this is KPC now trying to force out of the zone, almost a centering chance that went for Sachem. Instead, it's KPC the other way. Dylan Quinn trying to counterattack. Brezi's throwing it down the zone again. 3.5 to go. Argilla couldn't get there in time to receive the feed, resulting in a turnover. Sachem with it again. Weaver takes this wide. Weaver pounded, and then pounded into the boards right there by Argilla. Argilla throwing caution to the wind with some physical bumps, as that attempt right there couldn't be laid in front, and everyone taking cover as it's We missed you, Long Island. Monkwitz on the draw against Prange. Trying to advance forward as Weaver got a shot off and may have gotten a piece of O'Neal in the process. Mikey Brazel the other way. Mikey Brazel dangling through his legs. It's Hera with a chance, goes wide. Brazis loses it to Gandolfo. Happy Gandolfo slamming the brakes, fires a shot, save made by O'Neal. Out it goes, and Brazel lost sight of it. Prange didn't, and here he comes. Billy Prange for 2. He scores! Deuces are wild for number 9. He's got 9 lives and a pair of goals. And Kings Park is going to dance into the night with a victory. It's 4-1. Billy Prange goal-scoring hot streak. Got his first against Middle Country on Friday night. Second and third today against top contender Sachem. Trevor Colbello driven into the boards right there by Heinesen. Noah trying to receive that feed through his legs as Hoover couldn't stop Mabir from progressing. Now it's Sachem having to reset as KPC forced back in their zone. They'll just safely clear this one down for icing. And a timeout called by Sachem. Heinesen off the draw, gets a shot-off save made. 2 by O'Neill. Sachem controlling it now in the zone. Shot from a tough angle is covered out in the glove by O'Neill. That was Heinesen with the release. Munkwitz fires, got a piece of someone's stick heading towards the goal. Manila gets stood up right there by the Bozzies. That one pinballs off a bunch of skates. Laberier trying to throw it across, or Calberer in this case. Calberer, Manila tried to get it over to Munkwitz. Here's Quinn as Breccia lays off the hit, and we close in this one being over. Final minute of play commences. Sabazi's controlling it. Couldn't wheel it far ahead. Finally KPC able to come up with it again. Empty netter. Just misses for Quinn. One could say at Kings Park. Here's O'Neill trying to go for it all as that one is put to a screeching halt by Munkwitz to the chagrin of Kings Park Commack. We've seen one hat trick today. Will we get another? Billy Prange out there with the net open. Here he goes again. Joseph O'Neill tried it again. He missed. And he's going to make the stop instead. O'Neill playing caution to the wind, trying to get one to go to the open awning. Cross, Munkwitz able to sidestep from Prange. Munkwitz with the trigger pull, deflects off a body and out of play. this is going to be the longest 12 seconds because it's either O'Neill's going to try another scoring attempt or who knows if Billy Prange is going to convert here on the hat trick, as it looks like time's just going to run out as everyone collides in the corner. Billy Prange raises his arms. 2-goal game for Prange, and a victory dance with O'Neill as Kings Park Commack rides home with a 4-1 victory, improving their record to 4-2, while Sachem drops to 4-3. And that does it here from all of us. Mike Brown, our camera guy Nick Quinn, Michelangelo saying so long, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for more hockey here at the Rinx. Smithtown versus St. Anthony on Monday Night Varsity.